We've been following the latest updates from the National Hurricane Center, and of course, our data is showing several areas of activity across the Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. And I want to introduce Chris Hyde. He's a meteorologist here who's been watching as well. And can you explain what exactly this might mean for energy markets, Chris?
Yeah, there's three areas in the Atlantic right now that probably should monitor, including the northwest Gulf of Mexico, trough of low pressure there, disorganized showers and thunderstorms near Louisiana and Texas. Development unlikely, but heavy rain is the thing to really monitor for flooding, impacting offshore operations, refinery delays, short-term supply concerns. Other areas, including the northwest Atlantic, low pressure off the North Carolina coast, disorganized, it's moving away, not a big deal there, maybe impacting disruption of shipping routes, offshore production. And then the eastern Atlantic, southwest Gulf of Mexico area, two areas of low pressure developing over the next 7 days. Potential intensity, especially in the areas that could impact natural gas, oil futures all of a sudden, if the tracks of that system were to change all of a sudden.
So, Chris, given the updates, and I have pulled in the shape files into MEDX here from the NHC, what should traders be watching for in the next 48 hours?
Yeah, the biggest thing associated with these systems, especially the ones in the Caribbean and the southern Gulf of Mexico, would be any all of a sudden track changes of those organized systems. If we're to have a more of a bullish track further north and west going towards a threat into the production area, that's something to really monitor and hone in, because these things can change on a dime, and then you combine that with the water temperatures that are pretty warm above normal. Things can percolate all of a sudden and intensify suddenly as well.
Chris, this is great information. And don't forget, you can reach out to Chris anytime you need any help with your strategy around our weather offerings. And of course, always listen to your local authorities and be safe out there.